What's up guys, Vulkan here, and today we've got some new legendary weapons to talk about for Outriders. So legendaries in this game are easily some of the best looking and performing that I've seen in a looter shooter. And from my gameplay experience, these add an extra element to the game that you can really kind of build around, and I think you guys are really gonna like them. So this video focuses on weapons, but Outriders on Twitter confirmed that we'll be seeing a legendary gear sets reveal next, so stay tuned for that. Now before we get into this, I did want to mention all of this gameplay is from Twitter, so the aspect ratio and quality might be different for a few of these clips. So anyway, let's go ahead, let's get this reveal started. So first up is the Iceberg, a frosty sniper rifle that creates icy blasts that freeze enemies whenever you deal a critical hit. Now the second perk plays very nicely with this one because if you kill any enemies that are frozen, they will explode and deal AoE damage. The Iceberg also gives players 5 rounds in the magazine, but the catch here is that this weapon is a bolt-action sniper rifle, so you will have a slower rate of fire than a semi-auto. So make sure each shot counts, because if you can, then you can turn your battlefield into a winter wonderland. Next up, we have the Migraine, a legendary submachine gun that looks like something straight out of a horror movie. This thing pulses and convulses in your hand, but shreds enemies with bullets that inflict bleeds, and any kill with this thing will cause your enemies to explode, dealing AoE damage. Because this thing has a high rate of fire, a 50-round magazine, and a crit multiplier of 150%, we're going to be seeing lots of bloody explosions. Up next is the Voodoo Matchmaker, an assault rifle that looks like pure witchcraft. This thing takes its namesake to heart by giving players the ability to link 3 enemies together and share all of the damage dealt to any of them. And this really is a match made in hell. And on top of that, all shots will also inflict vulnerable onto enemies, which increases their damage taken, making this gun a self-synergizing nightmare for dishing out large amounts of damage to small groups of enemies. And with a 40-round magazine and a moderate rate of fire, we're going to be seeing lots of matches made and lots of matches ended. Our fourth legendary is the Amber Vault double gun, which is like a Gatling gun that you need to rev up. And this thing just reminds me of something you'd find in like an insect lair with like the amber rocks on the front and like the bones kind of fused together. But honestly, don't let its looks fool you. This thing is a monster from a glance at its mod. So first off, we have Killing Spree, which causes your killing shots to increase your damage by 30% for 30 seconds, stacking up to 5 times for a total of 150% increased damage. Then on top of that, Amber Vault has a taste for brains because its second mod causes any critical shots to not consume ammo, giving you even more time with that nasty damage buff from Killing Spree. And since Amber Vault has a 60-round magazine and 125% crit multiplier, this thing is going to be on a spree more often than not. So last up is Grim Harrow, and I'd like to say we saved the best for last, but honestly, all of these are awesome, and I just really can't wait for you guys to see them in game. So Grim Harrow is a light machine gun, and it just looks like this amalgam of magic, bones, and modern weaponry. And in terms of looks, this thing's one of my favorites. But the mods are what really set this one apart. It comes equipped with Singularity, which causes killing shots to create a Singularity bomb. And when that Singularity is destroyed, it deals massive AoE damage to anything around it. This is a badass way to set up a minefield that you can just detonate for deadly results. Now, the other mod that Grim Harrow has is improved Stiffening, which causes all shots to inflict slow on enemies, which is just perfect for eliminating any escape from your Singularity bombs that we just talked about. So Grim Harrow is a big boy gun. It has an 80-round magazine and a moderate rate of fire, which makes sure that you will always keep a battlefield full of bombs. So guys, this is a look at 5 legendary weapons coming with Outriders. There are a ton more, and I'm beyond excited for this one. It's been a long time since I've been looking forward to a game this much, and I hope a glance at how these weapons work gives you a little bit of excitement too. So which gun are you guys most looking forward to out of the 5 we just showed off? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. But as always, thank you guys so much for the support. I'll see you on the next one for legendary gear sets, and this has been Vulkan. I'll talk to you guys next time.